To see a dream that we outlined almost 5 years ago start to really come true. We outlined the relationship between the US and India, not just being an important one, but potentially the most strategic in the world for both countries, and a model for not just trade, but job creation, innovation, inclusion in a way that had never been done before.
But more important, today both countries face a challenge. India has a challenge of 125 unemployed individuals due to the lockdown, and US has a number of almost 40 million people, unprecedented between the two countries itself. And I think that's where the startup will play a very pivotal role in job creation, innovation, and cross-border trade itself.
Large companies working with startups to help drive their own innovation. We're now saying, let's do that between our two countries at a scale that has never been attempted before, and one that I'm extremely optimistic will be very successful in the future. So please join me in welcoming Ambassador Sandhu to join us today. Mr. Ambassador, it is an honor, and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you for hosting this event today.
Can you give us a little bit of color or background on this, and then say, where do you think the relationship is today? And you know where I'm going. Paint the picture for what you think it can be 3 to 5 years out.
Today, India is 54% is 27 years and below. That is the real strength. Those are the real backers of United States and India relationship. And that gives me the confidence that in coming years, this will go from strength to strength. I feel the confidence of our strong relationship, of our strong bonding, of the similarities of our systems, that we will go ahead and economy will continue to be the real driver between bringing our two countries together. And especially the startups, they are going to be the real future strength. They are going to bring back the economy back to its strength.
If you could give us an update on the US India trade negotiations.
Both the trade sides have been in touch. There have been virtual exchanges between both of them. The top leadership has also been talking about it. And I feel that perhaps in coming few weeks, we should be able to strike the smaller trade deal. As you know, the understanding between our leadership was that we will go in for the smaller one and then immediately start negotiations on the larger, on the bigger trade deal between two countries.
Can you kind of share with us, and you've hit on several of them earlier, but share with us what are your top priorities and maybe the sequence ranging from immigration to job creation, et cetera, on your focus?
In the immediate sense, as you have asked, my priorities, one, of course, as you have highlighted, is relating to some of the visa issues. And in that, I've been underlining that the Indian Americans in the United States, whether it is the health sector, whether it's the IT in other innovative sectors, they have brought value. They have brought value addition to the United States. Also on investments on both sides. As you are aware that there are good Indian investments here and there are good American investments here in India. We want to certainly ensure that the FDIs rightfully come in India and are comfortable. Whatever glitches are there, those are removed, and we become an important investment destination for US companies.
Give us advice on how we can help India, you, and the US achieve its goals together.
I would only request and urge people to have patience. That look at the pronouncements of my Prime Minister. They are very clear. They are as clear as can be. Even on the area of the startups, even right now, at the time India is in middle of the pandemic, but the Prime Minister has been taking the leadership, especially on ensuring that the reform agenda is moved ahead. And to that extent, we will greatly appreciate any inputs we can get from your partners, your associates, the US business, that these are the difficulties we are facing, and I assure you that we will take them up very quickly.
Yet we can come together and I think change the future of our two countries and every citizen in the countries as well as the world. I want to thank you, deeply indebted for the time that you spent today. It's a partnership that we will have for life. We will hit bumps along the way, and that will actually cause us to be even stronger together. So it's an honor. And once again, please everyone join me for thanking the ambassador.